We are live. That's it. We're good to
I like
go.
how that cheer came on as soon as you said you were live. I was like,
We are
yeah.
live. That's right.
They left.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. We are the Wise Guys. My name is JonJonTheWise, and we are here for another another Cyberpunk 2020 Red game. We are continuing the Wise Guys session. Quick introductions, we'll get that out of the way. But before I do, make sure you guys join our Cyberpunk Discord. The description below will have the link. Make sure you guys join up and chat with us about GM stuff. We have monthly discussion channels. We have all kinds of cool goodies, battle maps, you name it. So join us and bring us your lovin'. That's out of the way. Secondly, a lot of the music you'll be hearing is from me or from Sirenscape. They have a really cool audio effects player that has stuff like this. So hope you guys enjoy it. And let's start with our introductions. We are minus a webcam on DG, and we are minus What the Fool. He said he'll join us. He's having some emergency kit issues, so we'll see him in a little bit. But before we get into that, let's get into some introductions. I want to know who you are, what you do creatively. Maybe you finger paint. I'm not judging. I like it. Yeah, thank you guys. I like the crowd, dude. It's a good crowd tonight. But yeah, let's get what your character does. What kind of movie is your character's favorite movie? All right, let's start with you, Joe.
All right, Joe. Goodbye. There's What the Fool. Joe. I go by Shrub Ninja online and stuff. I don't have any Twitch or YouTube. These guys. And here's favorite movies. I'm gonna say he likes comedies.
Oh, he likes to laugh.
Yeah.
Okay. We got DG over here. He has no webcam today. He had to beat up a plumber, but he's here, and we appreciate him being here. Tell us about your character. Tell us about yourself. Go for it.
DG Rage Riot, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, all those lovely social media places. My favorite movie for my character, he loves docudramas.
Ooh, docudramas.
Docudramas. And creatively, did you mean character creatively or me personally creatively?
I meant you.
Oh, me? Okay, I like to make maps. And I don't often share them because I'm very timid about my maps and my creative process, but it goes hand in hand with the whole world building and all that good stuff when you're GM and DMing, refereeing, or whatever you want to call it. So I need to put that out there a little bit more. I do a terrible job of marketing myself. So that's me
you do.
in a nutshell.
You also didn't mention that you do a Starfinder game that you guys can check out on Twitch. His Twitch is DG_Rage Riot, or is it just DG Rage Riot?
No, you got it correct. DG_Rage Riot.
On Twitch, on Twitter, just put it in Google. You'll find everything. And he does a Starfinder game that he GMs, so make sure you guys check that out. If you guys like actual plays, he has them up on, I believe, on your YouTube, right?
Yeah, the archives would be up on YouTube because they don't last forever on Twitch. So, and I have a backlog too that my computer's been out of commission for like 2 weeks. So,
F's in chat
sucks.
for the computer, my dude. Excuse me, sorry, that was louder than I thought. Brian, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, we'll get to you in a second. Jimmy, why don't you tell us about your character? And oh wait, DG, you didn't tell us. Oh yeah, you did docudramas. All right, go Jimmy.
All right, so my character, I play Patrick O'Hannigan. I would say Patrick O'Hannigan's favorite movie would probably be a classic movie, since the time frame we're in, and his favorite classic movie would be Die Hard.
Ooh.
Also,
Nice.
Die Hard is the best Christmas movie of all time. Don't even fucking try to fight me about this.
I was about to say that some people say that Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Yeah,
It is a Christmas
Sure is.
It happens on Christmas Eve. What happens is there's a problem. He solves the problem, and he learns he reconnects with his ex-wife.
And he saves
that's
Christmas.
all that you need for a holiday movie.
So
Christmas Miracle.
him and Tim Allen, pretty much.
And
their
Christmas
Santa Claus. That's
doesn't
it.
Christmas doesn't officially start until I watch Hans Gruber fall to his death.
Do you have it on a timer?
Yeah. Creative stuff. I have a Twitch channel. I wanted to plug this. What the Fool and I on Mondays are actually going to start streaming Dying Light again because we have the rest of the storyline to finish and an entire DLC to do. He and I are going to start doing that on Mondays.
Nice.
Fantastic. Make sure you guys join that. Follow them on Twitter and all that so you can see some of that.
What did I miss? What other talking points that you had? What did I miss?
No, I think you got them.
Okay.
Yeah. Brian, whenever you have a chance, let's get that webcam.
Yeah, that webcam ain't coming today, Bubba. Sorry.
No worries. Okay, that's fine. I didn't know if you weren't gonna have it or were gonna have it. It's all good. As long as your voice comes out loud and clear, we're good.
Yeah, no, I'll explain later, but no.
You're not feeling good?
Nobody in my house is currently feeling good.
Oh shit.
That's why I was late.
Man. That's a bummer. Alright, well, thank you for being a trooper and being here. Why don't you do a quick introduction and stuff like that?
So, yeah, What the Fool, I have Twitter. I mostly make shitty D&D jokes on Twitter, but they're funny and I enjoy them. I have a Twitch channel. I stream most nights. Like Jimmy said, we're going to be doing a thing together on Mondays, and it's going to be cool. And Jackie's shit is, let's see, biographies and history movies. And like, yeah, there we go.
Oh man.
And
My heart goes out to you, Brian.
Richter thinks that Jackie and Riot are both sticks in the mud.
Probably.
Yeah, definitely don't
He'll
go
watch a
out.
good comedy, mind you, but left to his own devices, he's probably watching the History Channel at home.
Okay, the History Channel's a little bit better, but like watching biographies and stuff like that is like...
Dude, the History Channel is
Alright.
just Nazi documentaries. Just Nazis. Everything's Nazis. Secret Nazis. Super Nazis.
Nazis are aliens.
Nazis are aliens. That's it, you know?
Historical aliens.
The History Channel because you need to watch Aliens.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's get to it, ladies and gentlemen. We are back in Rho Rho Gamma, a frat party where students had been going missing in the last place that they were at. Night City University students, that is. The last place they partied was this place. Now, what's the appeal of Rho Rho Gamma? Well, the appeal is students get to party Thursday through Sunday. Booze is free, food is free, and, you know, they get all kinds of other goodies. They just walk in, they ask for books, and the people that run Rho Rho Gamma give them everything they want. Now, who are the people that run Rho Rho Gamma? They are none other than the Qin Shao, a Chinese booster gang that has taken over Little China, and the rumor is they're from the motherland, but people don't really know who they are. They just came in with force and took over, and it looks like this is one of their operations. Now, why is that important? Because a member of the Qin Shao, his name is Li, the Black Tiger Shen. Well, this guy, he's a fixer. He's a fixer, and he's the guy that hired the crew that murdered Patrick O'Hannigan's wife. So you see, Patrick and company, they have a bone to pick with Li, the Black Tiger Shen. And I think they want to know exactly why he paid an ex-military group to murder an innocent woman. And none other than Li, the Black Tiger Shen, walked in through the front doors, as you see on this map. Are you guys on here? You guys are, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he walked into the front door, went up these stairs, and went into the number 7 door, where there's a few men standing outside of it, kind of holding guard, and there's some students up there as well. What you're going to see at this party is a lot of Qin Shao, a lot of booster gangs that are party gangs or, hired guys, mercenaries, and Night City University students mingling with these scum. We'll take it back to the kitchen, the dining room, where our guys were when they saw Lee the Black Tiger Shen walk in. Riot was in charge of repairing some of the service bots that were bringing food from the kitchen over to the dining room, and he's doing just that. And if I remember correctly, he was instructed by Jackie to put some cameras in one of those service bots. And there we go.
Yep.
Take it over, boys.
Yep.
Go ahead.
All right, so you guys can hear me, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You're a little scratchy, but
Yeah,
You
you're
said
little.
there's like a big crowd of people in room 1, right?
Oh yeah, there's a giant crowd of people there. There's just people gathered all around.
When I did my stealth check in here, and after the Black Tiger Lee Shen guy fucking went into 7, Patrick's kind of over here, blending in with the largest crowd of people partying and stuff like that. And I'm gonna send a message to everybody, like a group text out to everybody, an agent, like, do you think we can use the droids to try to cause a distraction to get us a path into the room where that guy went up to? And I'm just gonna hit send.
All right, Riot, you get that text message exactly word for word.
Well, it's to everybody. I'm like sending out a group text to everybody to see what do you guys think we can do. But Riot is like, it's gonna be like, what do you guys think we can do to get a path up to room 7? And then BT for break text, Riot, do you think you can do something with the drone, the robots? End. That's the end of the message.
I like to think that the stuttering over whether to call them droids or drones or robots is also in the text.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know what these fucking things are. The robots.
These
I'm gonna turn
toasters.
Patrick O'Hannigan into that old Assy McGee character. Shoot somebody in the knee. I need a doctor. Shoot him in the other knee. Huh? Looks like you need 2 doctors.
So Riot, what do you think about that?
All right, so last session we left off, they hadn't come back with the robot yet, so I'm just going to assume now that the robots have showed up so I can make the repairs. How many are there? Is it just one or they're multiple?
There's 3 robots actually in front of you. The service bots have been halted. They're no longer servicing food. There's enough food on the table that everybody would be okay. But the guy specifically asked you, one of the Qin Shao guys, he's like, hey, these robots aren't working. And you guys saw earlier, the students are pouring alcohol into these robots and destroying them. So there's all kinds of water damage and servos not working and stuff like that.
All right, so what I'm going to do is for all 3 of them, I would like to do a quick cleanup and a fix to make sure that they're operational. And then on 2 of them, I want to install cameras on 2 of them. And on the 3rd one, after I read the text, I want to relay back saying I can take the 3rd one and make it go haywire across the room. So it would essentially be coming across. Is it right click or is it left click hold?
Left and hold.
Hey, I'm gonna shoot out a text to them all going, do you think it'd be better if we tried to wait till after the party to come back tonight? And there's not so much around.
We can, and just responding to what you were talking about, I think that's a wise decision. Either way, it's just a matter of, are we going to have access to these robots when we come back at that time?
If you see, that's why you put the cameras and listening devices on them. That way you can remote into them later. Just leave yourself a back door into the robots, and then we can see what's going on in the house when we want to come back later. They'll be basically surveillance drones for us.
All right, I like it. I like it a lot.
Okay. So first, the first two robots that you want to put a camera in. The thing about these service bots is they have cameras already because they have to look at where they're going. So it's just a matter of rewiring them and putting some kind of Wi-Fi dongle where you can attach to it on like a laptop or something from outside. So all you have to do is roll me one tech roll and we'll go from there.
All right, so straight up tech. Hold on. Just a minute.
No worries. Welcome everybody in chat, everybody that's watching. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thank you very much. Yeah, don't roll a 1, dude. Alright, so it's nothing too difficult. These are top of the line and everything, but there really isn't any encryption installed in them by default. So getting into its systems is easy for you. You're able to flip over the cameras and you can actually look at it through your cell phone or any kind of device using your own personal server that you've written a long time ago.
All right, cool. So they're all jacked in and ready to go. Like they're now acting as our remote surveillance drones.
Yeah, exactly. They are jacked in. They're ready to go. Anybody that has a password can actually go to the website that you own. It's kind of just like a private website. You put in an admin password, and then they'll be able to look at it through their phones as well. So
Okay.
you can pass that along to the players. They'll be able to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass all the information to everybody. This way, they have the login access, and that so everybody can check when they need to.
Okay. You log in, and if you were to log in, you'll see that everything works perfectly. Full color, 60 FPS. These are top of the line cameras, so they look really good.
Excellent. Now I'm gonna give everybody the heads up that they're all fixed and rigged up, ready to go.
Now the third one, you wanted that one to go haywire. How did you want to get that going?
Well, before we do that, you know, Jackie's idea of coming back later to do that, if we still need a distraction, Patrick, if you still want that distraction, I mean, I could just essentially wire one to just, you know, start from here and then kind of come across through the big crowd and then crash into this dining area over here to draw all the attention to try and get up into that room 7.
If everybody was with the idea to just wait, we'll do that. And then if that was the plan, if everybody wanted to prefer it with that plan, then we can just wait till people have left the party. Which, well, we don't know if people are going to leave this party because this is a 3-day binger.
Right,
Well,
but maybe there'd be a better time for us to come back when it's like quiet hours.
Okay.
Well, when it's quiet, that'll probably be harder to get up there just because there'll be security, but they won't be watching all the drunk assholes.
No, you guys are all doing this through text message to be covert, I'm
Yep.
assuming.
Yep.
So Azaria is looking over the shoulder of Jackie and reading the text messages because you guys don't have her phone number. And she's looking and she's saying, do you guys want to get this guy or not?
What? Why?
The time is now. He's here. We're here. We gotta get up there.
Okay, so right out of character real quick, after fixing these drones with their cameras ready to go, is there a house system? I can't remember if there's a house system that I could possibly jack into to see if there are any other cameras throughout the building.
Well, you can't
So-
remember because when you were looking for it, you rolled a 1.
Oh, of course. Yeah, how can I forget?
So,
I mean-
if we want to create a distraction, I still have a frag grenade.
Shh.
Jesus Christ.
Are you insane?
I'm not saying throw it into the crowd. That would be dumb. I'm saying put it into the robot, have the robot go outside and blow up away from people. People go see what's going on.
It would draw a lot of people out of the house, which might be a good thing.
It would.
Sounds like a good plan. Let's go with that one.
Yeah, I don't want to just like murder a bunch of college kids. That's not what I'm trying to do here.
Yeah, we've been on the news enough. We don't need to be on the news anymore.
Just to give you guys general knowledge, Richter, you've served in the military, right? Or some kind of armed forces.
No, he's just a like a bodyguard type thing. Never official
Wasn't
military.
your backstory? Well, either way, just from what you guys know from frag grenades, they take 10 seconds to cook. So the idea is you need to get that drone or droid or whatever we want to call it, the service bot, away from harm and away from people in 10 seconds time.
Have it blow up in the basement.
I figure, well, we don't want it to blow up in the basement in case there's stuff we need in the basement, or if there are people there. But what I was thinking is we could just probably rig the robot to blow it up without us pulling the pin and stuff.
Okay.
Like, set something up to make it do that itself. Like, you know, get outside, pull the pin, wait a couple of seconds, blow up.
Okay. I like it.
So what I could do to try to throw a little extra flair onto that is, as I'm done working on that last robot, roll a cool to see if like I'm freaking out, like sparks fly from the machine, and I yell at everybody, "Get the fuck out of the way!"
I feel like that would call more attention to us and get someone to try to stop the robot.
All right, so you got to remember we're over here, right, with the robots. So they have to come down through and out the front door if that's where we want them to go, right?
Right.
So, and there's a big crowd here in the middle of room 1, correct?
Yeah.
Also Patrick.
Yep.
Also Patrick, yeah.
Can't you hack directly and take direct control of the robot, though?
Absolutely.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm just, because if we're gonna do it, whether you're gonna cook it, you got the 10 seconds. We got to get it from here.
No, you can rig the grenade to the drone to fly the drone outside, and then press a button, and the drone will send electrical charge into the grenade and detonate it away from.
Oh no,
Okay.
we're
you
using
can
the
just
wrong
forget the
terminology.
whatever.
This
it's robots. They
Yeah,
have
yeah.
hands and shit, right?
Yeah, they're not
it's
drones,
like a
right? They're
R2D2
like-
robot. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, we don't have to like. We don't want to do anything that'll call attention to us, because then if you like start shouting about how it's going haywire, then someone will look to us and be like, "What the fuck did you do to that robot to make it blow up like that?"
Well, these security guards are also pretty observant, and I think they would notice a robot walking out the front door with a grenade in its hand.
Not in its hand. You can put it inside the robot.
Okay.
Inside its components, there's enough room to make a
Yeah.
hand grenade fit in there for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure you could make it like, "Oh, it can't pour drinks anymore. Oh no."
As you
Alright,
guys
cool, so
are
let's rig
having
this
this
up.
conversation through text message, one of the Qin Shao that gave you orders to fix this robot, or requested it, came back and said, "What's going on? Are those service bots fixed or what?"
You said that
Right.
2 of them have been fixed already, right?
Yep, and I'm actually down, like kneeling down in front of that third one, still kind of working on it right now as he's asking. And I'm going to say to him, "Yeah, first 2 are done. We're working on the last one right now, boss."
All right, yeah, thanks. We'll send him straight to the kitchen. He kind of like shoves them into the kitchen.
So, where exactly is Riot right now on the map?
Over here.
Okay, so Richter is right here, right?
Okay.
So I guess I'll sort of make my way over there. Like, let's say I'll bring a plate of food over to Riot, and then as I'm handing him the plate of food, I'll also give him the grenade.
Okay.
Nice.
Let me see your sleight of hand. Do either of you do you have sleight of hand, Richter?
I do not. Is that a dexterity?
It's a reflex. Just do a general reflex roll.
Okay. It's the same as my dexterity, anyways. Let me see.
All right, you hand him the hand grenade easily. You palm it in your giant mitts, and you put it on the table. It looks like a giant pea or something. No one notices. Everybody's drunk.
With the plate.
Yeah, you put it with the plate, and you kind of did it really quickly, and Riot just put it straight into his bag of his tools and stuff like that, so it didn't look like anything.
Alright, sweet. And then I'm gonna move back over to around right there so I can see Riot and Patrick at the same time.
You don't see Patrick.
Yeah, Patrick is stealthing and blending.
Okay.
He's mingling.
Well, if you're mingling, like I know where you are.
No, know it. Like the last place you saw me, right, was right here, next to you, and then the guy rushed in with the drones, and then everybody looked over the robots. Everybody looked over there. I rolled that fucking stealth score, and then when you look back, you're like,
oh, okay. I thought I knew where you were.
No, you were like John Travolta from Pulp Fiction.
All right.
We know he's in the building, but that's it.
Then I'll also send a text to like ask where you are so I can like keep a lookout and make sure nothing funny is going on.
I'll just say main room.
The main
What you're
room.
doing, Jimmy, is Patrick is basically just walking with people and against people. So as people are coming in and out of this party, which is a very common occurrence, you're just looking like you're either leaving or coming in. No one's noticing you because you're blending in with the crowd.
Yep.
Alright. So I'm going to rig up this robot, this service bot right now. Let everybody know that it is ready to go. Do you need me to roll anything, John?
Yeah, let
And
me
I'm
get a
also gonna
general...
I'm gonna kind of make my way over here and start blending around in this area. Like,
do you have a
not
demolitions?
super obviously close to the stairs, not super obviously close to the stairs, but close enough.
Okay.
No, I don't have demolition.
Okay, then just give me a regular tech roll. What tech do you have? You have AV tech.
I got interface, programming, electronics, electronic security, basic tech.
Do basic tech. All right. You're able to figure out a mechanism that will engage the primer of the hand grenade. So you can keep the pin inside of it, and all you have to do is just get this little wire, shove it in between this little crevice in between the handle of the hand grenade and where the pin disconnects, and you can get straight to the primer and prime that hand grenade with an electrical charge. All you have to do is overload the CPU.
Okay.
So you don't have to cook the robot or cook the hand grenade.
Alright, cool.
Alright, it's ready to go. You have full control of it, and you can do whatever you want.
Alright, cool. So I'm gonna let the crew know that this thing is getting ready to go out the front door. I'm gonna try to get it to a somewhat a visible place, but not with a lot of people, because I don't want to blow up a fucking crowd of people.
Yeah, just like outside and like the lawn or something.
Yeah. And I'll send that message out to everybody, and then I'm going to start to move this thing.
Alright, Richter's gonna sort of like move over, like sort of mingling, move over towards the stairs over here.
Okay, so where do you want this robot to go exactly?
Okay, so it's currently here now. It's gonna come down through towards the front door, and then out the front door, and then out onto a spot on the front lawn that's not too populated. And before it does that, I also want to get some space. I'm gonna casually move myself over here into this kind of dining area.
Okay, you can do all that with your cell phone. You have an application where you just move it around like it just looks like you're text messaging or something. So you can covertly move this thing around. It starts to move, and people are just letting it go by. It gets to the front door, and someone tips it over.
Of course.
Someone trips it. It's at the front door. People are starting to walk all over it. One guy trips over it. People are looking around. They're kind of making a circle around it.
I'm gonna just walk over and look at them all idiots and pick it up and walk off.
You do that right before a couple Qin Shao guys were about to do that, so they just stop in their tracks. They see what you did, and
Just
they go
sigh
back
and
to what
walk
they're
off.
doing.
While looking at these guys, the people all around it like they're morons.
They laugh. Some of them laugh. And the robot's on its way again. It goes outside, and it heads to the right, away from the students. There's a nice little spot where there's just a little there's a vehicle. It's a motorcycle, and that's it. There isn't anybody nearby.
All right, as it comes to a stop, I'm going to text a message to all the boys and say, get ready, here it comes. And then I'm going to count down, do a timer countdown, and send it in real time to everybody's PDAs, just as like a 5-second.
All right.
3, 2, 1, and off in the distance.
Nice.
Did he blow up the douche's bike too?
A large explosion can be heard outside of Rho Rho Gamma. Everything stops. The music stops. People stop talking. And now there's a crowd around the front door and any windows that you guys see. They're looking outside. Motorcycles on fire. There's a service spot there on fire. And people are trying to make sense of the situation. You see Lee the Black Tiger Shen come to the balcony of 7. Right here. He barks some orders in Mandarin and points in the outside direction. The guys that were guarding this top area, they leave. And is there anybody near the staircase?
I think we're all pretty close to the staircase
Yeah.
right now.
Here.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jimmy's on the right side, Richter's on the left side. I'm down. I'm the only one that's not. I'm down over here by this furniture.
Lee, with a grimacing look on his face and a concerned look, turns around as if to say, I don't have time for this shit. Walks back in through this doorway, and you hear one of the guards on the staircase say, don't let any kids up there. And he nods his head. But they're all looking in that general area. They're asking what's going on. Have you seen it? One guy even turns to Richter and says, what the fuck was that?
I'm gonna say I saw somebody messing with that bike earlier. Maybe some idiot poured some shit in the tank.
These fucking kids. You see him put a round in the chamber in through his jacket.
It,
Now,
How many
what-
guards are there?
So now you're seeing most of the guards are outside. They're herding the kids. They're asking questions. And the guards that were originally up on this top balcony are gone. And there's no students up there. There's nobody up there. There's only one guard right here. One guard right here. But their attention is elsewhere.
Is it possible for Riot to close and lock down the front door? Like, make it to where people can't get in? Like, all the doors to the building.
Alright, Riot, if you want to, you can do a node check to see if there's any nodes that you can hack in this house.
Yep, let's do it.
Do it. Roll it. Alright, amazing. Well
Nice.
done, dude. Yeah, absolutely.
Fine.
Not only is there a node, but you found a little hotspot where you're at that is not supposed to be a control node, but you know that you can splice into it from where you are. The real control node is over here in section 6. But you found a little Ethernet a little coax cable that's popping out of the wall right here. All you have to do is just, connect to it in a slick way.
Do it.
Oh, I'm about to.
Do it.
Now you got to be careful because your cyber deck is bulky. Connecting to it and all that, it's going to cause a little bit of attention. You might need a little bit of buffer, some kind of concealment, if you know what I mean.
Buffer and concealment, you mean the giant explosion happened outside?
Yeah, I mean, there's still people. They'll be like, what's that guy doing?
Hey, John, I'm moving over here,
Okay.
kind of towards this side.
And you were like right here, right?
Correct.
All right, so the people that were in number 2, they're all gone. There's no students there. All the students are kind of crowded around this little entryway. There's some students over here, but as far as like the main area, there isn't anybody really.
All right, there's not a whole lot of...
Yeah,
Jimmy.
I'll send a text out that says, as soon as Riot gets this building locked down, we're fucking going.
Yeah,
Be ready.
he needs help though, because you know, he can't just connect in without it looking too obvious.
Right, now what's in this general area? These, like, tables along the edge here?
Yep, these tables you see, stuff like that. Other than that, there isn't much. Yep, that table over there.
And then this hallway is just, there's no, like, hideaway door. It's just open, right?
Yeah.
I'll shoot back a text to Patrick, ask him if he can help block for him.
Well, I mean, what do you mean by that text? Like, if he starts,
Help conceal him, block what he's doing from view.
you know, there's a dude that's literally fucking 7 feet tall that could do that.
That dude's also standing right beside one of the guards, as am I, for specific reasons.
All right, I'll go move over and I'll kind of conceal what Riot's doing.
Okay,
What kind of
if you
check do you
literally
need?
stand right where I just pinged,
Yeah.
you'll be blocking 90% of view. And Azaria says, check this out. She goes into the middle of the room over here, number 1, and spills her entire drink, and she had a bottle of vodka in her hand. She drops the bottle of vodka, it shatters. There's alcohol all over the floor. She drops a lighter on it, and there's a small fire.
Nice.
And she's just stamping it out. It's getting on her shoe. Now her shoe's on fire. And she's like, God damn it, you kids gonna help me or you gonna watch me burn?
Nice. Perfect time to jack in.
Alright, you jacked in. And give me 1 second. Okay, run me a Pathfinder check, which is just roll your interface. Alright, this control node has 4 sections. The first one is a password. Here, I'll just put it in chat.
Okay, cool.
Give me a sec.
Yeah, because I don't have, like, all my notes from the other sessions are all on my computer, so I'm, like, completely blind right now.
I just have to delete some stuff so you don't know everything.
It's all good. It's all good. Take your time.
Okay. Alright. So there are 4 sections. One is a password. Then after that, it's sound, light system, sprinklers, garage door, TVs. That's all in one section. Under that is a defense program called the Red Dragon. And then under that is our magnetic locks for upstairs, an armory, and the unmanned vehicles that are in the garage.
Okay, sound, light system, sprinklers, garage door, TVs.
I'll lock everything down. Lock the armory down. Lock the vehicles down. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna try and lock everything down.
Okay. Get through,
Oh,
get
sorry,
past that
can I-
password first. Let me get a interface roll on the
Yep.
password.
Hold on, tabbing over. Alright.
Okay, easily get past the password. And
You can also make the lights, sound, sprinklers, and all that just go fucking haywire.
True, but that first password, that's 1 net action, right?
yeah, that's right. So
You
now
got 2 left.
actually it was 3 actions. It was you finding the node, the Pathfinder roll to see how many floors there are, and then the password.
So that I have no more net actions left. That's it. For now.
If you're in combat, you would have no more net actions. But you're not in
so
combat.
we're technically not in combat yet. Okay.
Exactly. But as you're doing what you're doing, one of the students in front of you, Patrick, is kind of looking past your shoulder. Looks like he noticed something that's going on behind you. and he's just kind of curiously looking, and you're trying to look past you, and you keep like moving in front of him. You're muted.
What can I do?
Tell him that he's doing like some kind of maintenance or something, security programs.
Yeah,
all this shit has happened.
I'll say he's making sure that the building security is working fine and nothing else has been damaged.
And the kid just looks at you, and he's like, I don't know, man. I don't know anything. I'm like, he doesn't want any trouble.
I'll just be like, then just turn around and shh.
Okay. He kind of looks back at you one other time, and that's it.
I'll give him a cigarette so he stops.
I don't smoke, man. It's bad for you.
Oh.
So's being a nosy little shit, motherfucker.
You're on the other side of the room, Brian.
I know. I couldn't
He
help it.
screams that. So's being a nosy. And the kid's like, what? All right, now give me another interface.
Yep, incoming.
Oh man,
Nice.
these are, dude. Without a webcam, you're doing so much better.
All right,
He's
maybe that's
able
it
to
then.
cheat and hack the actual game.
You have complete control of sprinklers, the garage door, all the TVs, the sound and lighting system of the house.
I would say magnetically lock the armory.
You don't have that yet.
Oh.
You'll
said
have
he's
to
got
go up
what?
against the Red Dragon program if you want to try to do that.
That sounds tough.
Yeah.
To mind your own goddamn business. A heavy dose of mind your business.
Yeah, I guess the I don't know. Turning off the lights seems like the guards would go back to their posts to make sure people weren't going up there.
Yeah, I'm more worried about getting the armory locked down and the vehicles locked down so nobody can escape or get big fucking guns that they can fuck us up with.
Right, or one of the things I was thinking now is the sprinkler system. If we flush the sprinkler system, that's going to flush everybody out of the house.
Yeah, and that could easily be tied to like the explosion or the like fire or
Right.
whatever.
Do
Just
we
to let
want to
you
do
know,
that? Do
sorry,
we want to
just to-
try and flush them out?
Just
Yeah, I
to
think
clarify, it's for the fire sprinkler system inside the house and also the lawn sprinkler system.
Yeah, we could just have the one inside the house go off. Just have a little bit of panic and be like, oh, some smoke must have got in.
Well, the bitch did set a fire in the middle of the damn room.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's also true. That's also true.
Oh, and that fire
It's probably
hasn't
still
gone
going
out.
on right now.
That fire hasn't gone out. It's still there. There's a couple Qin Shao guys
just
stomping on it.
fire.
All right, so I'm gonna hit the sprinklers. I'm gonna turn on the sprinklers.
All right, you do that. The sprinkler system goes off, and immediately everybody in the area is soaked. You hear a ringing alarm sound as the sprinkler system goes off. You can control that too, by the way. You can turn that off. Or
Yeah, we
turn
can
or
leave
No,
that
I'm gonna leave the sound on so it sounds legit.
Okay, you hear ring, 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 ring. It's really annoying. There's water everywhere. People are getting soaked. You'll probably have to cover your cyber deck because it could get damaged. And you just hear, you see some people come out of room 7, building 7, or sorry, doorway 7. Just people are just coming out. They're coming out. They're going, get out, everybody, get the fuck out. And it's a commotion. People are trying to get, all of them are trying to get through the front door. And now it's kind of like jam-packed. It's water.
Do we
it's
see? Do we see Shen?
No, you don't see him.
How many people has come out of 7? Like, how
A
many
lot.
Zhenjiao are
There,
along
it's
the...
people are continually coming out. It's just people coming out. Booster. It's mostly booster gangers. You don't see a lot of students coming out from there.
I'll send a message to Richter. I was like, if Li Shin tries to come out the door, grab him. Like, if he tries to leave,
Of
grab
course.
him.
Alright, and so those guys, they all get out and stuff. Are they just like flooding the stairs and all that?
Yeah, they're on the stairs. So basically everybody's funneling into room number 1 from all over. Left, right, up, down, the stairs, number 7, all that area is just a row of people, and since everybody's trying to get out at the same time, everyone's kind of just stuck there. Trying not to get wet, covering their head with their backpacks and stuff like that.
Is there? Are there any umbrellas? No, I'm not gonna open one up inside. Never mind.
There's no umbrellas.
So these booster gangers, are they all like? Are they like all Asian guys, or like is it just a bunch of guys with like cybernetics and stuff?
It's a mix. It's a mix of people. Some of them are Qin Shao, but most of the people coming out. Sorry, 1 second. It's louder than I thought it would be.
God, Joe, you can't say that.
I can't say that.
You can't say that.
Most of the people coming out of room number 7, and actually most of the people at this party, are just regular booster gangers. They're party gangers and stuff like that. So most of the people you're seeing coming out of room 7 are just random, booster gangers, stuff like that you've seen earlier in the party.
Alright. So I'm gonna try and get past them and just say, I left something up there. Excuse me. I'm trying to pretend like I'm one of the booster gangers who came down there. Because I'm obviously cybernetically enhanced. I don't look like just some kid that was at this party.
Yeah, they don't care what you say. They're not even paying attention to you.
Alright, so I get up to 7.
I'm going up the other side. As soon as I see him, then making way for him, I'm going to part ways as well.
Alright, Richter and Jackie, you guys are up the stairs. Who else?
Well, I'm waiting on Riot to finish his thing. I don't want to leave him by. I don't want to leave him by himself. I'm gonna send. Like I see, I kind of peek around the corner and I see Richter and Jackie going up there, and I send a message to find him, keep him there. I need to talk to him.
I'm sending my friend a message telling her to just leave.
Azaria doesn't even look at her phone. She's just... Now the Qin Shao are kind of like hassling her. She's yelling at them. She's doing coke while she's yelling at them.
Hey guys, it's not my fault. I got lit on fire, man.
Listen to me, you fucking narcs.
I love this character.
Is she getting?
little
But
fire.
she's just getting escorted out.
Yeah,
More or
she's
less.
getting escorted out, but it's so jam-packed.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah, I'll, since nobody's stopping me, I'm gonna go back into 7 to get whatever I left in there.
Yeah,
All right,
fuck it,
You're
I'm
actually
on-
going through the door, right?
Alright.
Can Riot check and see if those magnetic doors are just? It says magnetic doors upstairs. Is that the magnetic door for door 7?
Yep.
No, door 7 doesn't have an actual door. It's just an entryway. And it leads to stairs that go up higher.
All right, so as Richter's making his move, can I perform like a scan or something to get some info on this Red Dragon program?
Yeah, why don't you give me an interface?
Hell yeah!
All right, hell yeah, you know what this Red Dragon program is. It's a Chinese black ice program that was written around the time of the collapse. It's a very common defense program. It's almost in every defense program in China. There are different versions of it from the same company. So it's pretty powerful, but it's not infallible. Here are its stats. I'm going to give you its stats.
Nice. Is it considered a hellhound?
It is not considered a hellhound.
Okay.
That thing's pretty good.
Yeah, res is its HP, pretty much.
Yep.
I don't know how you feel about about that, but it looks like we're all right without it. If you think it'd fuck you up.
Well, remember the gift that was so kindly bestowed upon me.
That is correct.
Because I can't get to any of the other stuff like the magnetic locks, the armory, or the vehicles and shit like that until after the Red Dragon, correct?
Hey man, if you
That's
think you can
correct.
beat it, if you think you can beat it, go for it.
Yeah.
Do your thing, Netrunner.
Nice little fucking dragon.
That's
Hell
a
yeah.
brown dragon.
You
Excuse
see
me, that's
this
not
in the
red,
middle
that's
of the
green.
living room if you're in the net, but it's red.
Nice.
It's flapping its wings and it's standing there, holding guard.
Okay, so the thing looks pretty fucking big.
Yeah,
Alright,
but
so what does it got? It's got 3d6 plus 2. And the Thunder Fury has 46. Alright, so we haven't seen combat in the net yet, and I'm really curious to do it. So let's do it.
Okay.
Do it.
Now, what's your speed?
Hold on, scrolling back up here. I'm dealing with one screen, so you gotta
No worries.
bear with me here.
Take your time. Take your time.
Just don't let your dreams be dreams.
That's it.
Alright, so current HP, starting HP, death saves. That's armor, skills. Where the fuck's my speed? Fuck is my speed?
Isn't that the
have a
M stat or whatever?
Do you have a
the
different?
move?
You have a different stat block when you're in the net.
No, you don't. I'm getting it all wrong.
Oh yeah, move is speed then, I guess.
Hold on one sec.
Yeah, but where am I missing it on the character sheet?
It's in your attributes.
No, you just roll your interface. So roll me your
Oh, so-
interface.
Oh, so it's an interface roll? Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
Alright.
21. Okay, you hit him for sure. Roll your damage.
Alright, so hold on. The damage is, what is that, 46?
Yep.
40s.
Alright, hold on. Let me pull
What
out
does
the
your
die
avatar
roller.
look like, by the way?
What'd you say?
Your avatar, DG. What does your guy look like in the net?
He would look similar to what my picture looks like now, but completely like chromed out. Like full Silver Surfer with like a giant fucking think like ski goggles on his head, but that's like part of his fucking head that resembles like part of the deck that goes around his head to jack into.
So do you want him to look sort of like you? Because the downside to that is people will know it's you if.
Yeah,
see
but
it.
no, like he's got the same kind of build. Figure like size wise is the same, but he's completely silvered out. Like he looks like Silver Surfer.
Okay.
Okay, I see.
See,
So
because he
kinda,
has that one red eye, it makes me think he's a goddamn Terminator in the net.
So kind of like, also kind of like vague facial expressions, basically. Like it's just kind of like low res, I guess, for the face. So it's masking that at least.
Yeah.
Well, what it would be is like it would just be like picture just Silver Surfer, but with like silver ski goggles on his head.
Right. But what we're trying to say is that if they can see your avatar and your avatar look like you, they can track you down in the meat space.
Right, but it does not look like me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just the same size and build. Okay.
All right, so what am I doing? I'm doing 46.
Yep.
Oof.
All right.
Jesus
You
Christ.
fucking kill it.
You
Jesus
destroyed
Christ.
the program. You absolutely destroyed it. With one fell swoop, you de-res it and it explodes into pixels, red pixels all over the place. It roars this virtual roar that only you can hear in the net, and it completely disintegrates. And now you are able to traverse to the next floor. Give me another interface.
Hold on, coming up.
All right, you have control of the magnetic lock upstairs, the armory, the unmanned vehicles that are in the garage.
All right, I'm not going to do or activate anything yet, but I'm going to let everybody know what the deal is, that where I'm at on the levels of the floor, what I have access to, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I would just respond. I would be like, just I guess slave control of the unmanned vehicles and the locks and whatever else you need to your agent, and let's get moving.
Yeah, you can also write a delay program on the spot where it runs a script, and after a certain amount of time, the script goes off and does something.
Okay. Okay, cool. All right, so I want to lock down everything in the garage, everything possible.
I'll be
Sure.
like, right, when we get upstairs, lock the doors. I guess lock doors behind us, and then lock the other users for this, like the other users we know, lock them out.
Right, and that's what I'm once towards the very end, and that's what I'm going to respond to you towards the end because I can leave a virus when I back out of the system, and I'm definitely going to do that.
Hey,
I would have
DG?
been like, let's head upstairs, but make sure you fucking own this house.
Exactly.
Hey, DG.
Yo,
Can you send the codes to your phone to be able to lock and unlock the doors and set off the lights and stuff
I just said
to
that.
your phone? Sorry,
No,
can't hear as well.
Well,
I said slave control of all the systems to your phone, so you can just boop 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 boop.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
make sure we can open the doors after we lock them behind us.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
You can write a script on the spot that basically you can do some basic stuff with your phone, like a text message to a phone number. Instead of like coming up with controls and writing a program like that, you could do something basic like that. And for
like
that,
small
if you just-
timers and stuff too, delays and stuff, right?
Yeah, if you just text
Okay.
the letter A to a certain phone number, it does something. So you can set the parameters, but it can be something basic like that. And it doesn't matter what the parameters are, but I'm just trying to give you an idea of what you're doing.
Right, you're flexible. Yeah.
Yeah.
As he's
so-
doing that, I just kind of look at Riot and like, you ready, man?
Yeah. So I have control of everything now. I'm going to write a couple of scripts on the spot. One to commandeer the vehicles and get them ready to roll. Not on a timer delay, but on a text trigger. So that when we are ready to roll out, I can text out and we have those ready to go.
Okay, roll me an interface for that one.
Interface incoming.
All right, you got it. No problem.
All right, and so another one I want to write up really quick is for the garage doors too. We need to be on that same script, so that's fine. Do we want to know what's inside the armory? I would think so.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, and then the only other thing before I get out, well, two things: lock the upstairs door when we're going to go in, but I have to be jacked into the system, right? Or
No,
can I relay
you can run a
that
script
through my
for
phone?
that too.
I can relay that too.
Yeah, you got all that written down already. This interface
All right,
roll
cool.
you just rolled took care of all that.
All right, cool. So I got all the data, everything I can do remotely. I want to drop a virus and then back out.
Okay, what does your virus do?
Hold on. Fuck. I don't even know if I have it on this computer. And if memory serves me correct, what it will do is it will leave a re-encrypted password. Like it'll change the password once I get out. Shit, it does something else too. Fuck. I really hate not having my computer in front of me.
It's okay.
It's kind of annoying.
It's okay.
Probably attack anyone who tries to access it other than you.
Yeah, there's like a countermeasure that I'm missing that it's not coming off the top of my head right now. And I don't know what it is. That's what it does. It like resets the password, and the countermeasure is to like it zaps anybody that. But I don't know what the damage was or anything.
Okay,
Fuck.
so it's kind of like a landmine or something like that. If someone tries to hook into it.
Yeah, it's like a booby trap.
Okay, you do that, no problem. You're able to leave that program. So basically what you did was you kept the password the same, but there's actually two passwords. There's the real password to get into the system, and then there's the fake password that the net runner that wrote all this stuff, that's what he thinks is the password. Once he puts that in, it runs a script where that virus will attach to his cyber deck and cause some res damage to him. Straight to the dome.
All right, so basically, once that's all good and done, I'm gonna just jack out, pack my shit up, and then get ready to enter that door 7. Just be prepared for lockdown once we step through wherever we're gonna step through.
Okay. You can do that easily. You're able to jack out. And you do this all in a fluid motion as Jackie and Richter are going up to the balcony and about to walk into the upper area. You just finished writing all the programs and doing everything that you were supposed to do.
Okay.
Now, are you guys going to join them upstairs?
Yeah, that's what I like. I look over at Riot and I'm like, "You ready, man?"
Yeah, no doubt. And I'm just, jack everything out, pack everything up, and then say, lead the way, boss.
Yeah, we're gonna move quickly, but not like enough to draw attention.
Yeah, as people are still filing out of that area, the sprinklers have finally turned off, but it's completely wet. Looks like somebody just turned off the water.
Okay.
So you still see people that are soaking wet. They're trying to walk out. They're complaining that their agent's broken, put it in a bag of rice, this and that. And as they're doing that, you guys come up to this top area. You start in portion number 1 right here. It's a U-shaped hallway, and up here there used to be music, but you can't hear it anymore. And it's pretty much empty. You don't see any booster gangers here. You see evidence that they used to be here. There's beer cups and cans and cigarette butts all over the place, but people are just trying to get out as you're trying to get in.
All right.
All right. I'll be like, since we're here, I'll be like, Jackie, keep an eye out for Li Shen this way. Richter, let's go this way.
Alright. Sorry, which way you said we're going left?
We're going this way.
Okay,
Jackie's
gotcha.
gonna watch this way. So I'll go right here and I'll kind of like peer around the corner.
I'm right behind him.
I'm gonna kind of do the same thing on the opposite side.
Okay.
Look back at DG, see, motion for him to move with me.
As you guys come to the corner areas right here and right here, looking down the hallway, you don't see anybody. This door is a door. It's closed. And all the doors are closed, in fact. They all look like heavy doors. From 8, 3, 2, 7. The only places that don't have doors are 5 and 4.
Hey Riot, when you were jacked in, did you see any cameras in this place?
He did not.
There weren't anyway, just TV, just access to the TVs.
I'll kind of motion over to Richter to watch my back, and I'll kind of like keep an eye on this doorway up here, and I'm gonna kind of move. I'm gonna move to this corner, like I'm gonna move to this corner, put my back up against the wall, and kind of peer in this room, see if I see anybody in here.
In 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you do that, and roll me a stealth check.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. Holy shit. Alright, that was close. They don't see you. But there are 5 heavily armed Qin Shao in there. They all have variants of assault rifles and shotguns. And they're actually just dabbing their clothes because they're wet. They're cleaning their guns. They're trying to figure out what's damaged, what's not damaged. The entire floor is soaked.
Man, I wish I had a frag grenade right now.
You said there was 5 people in there?
Yeah,
You said
5
4?
people in there. They
Oh,
were.
okay.
It looks like they were playing mahjong on that table, on that little coffee table, because you can see mahjong tiles on the ground. But they're just trying to dry themselves off.
I'll motion back to Richter, and I'll motion back to him to keep it quiet, and I'll hold my hand. I'll hold up the number 5. I'll go 5, and then I'll point around the corner, and then I'll do 5 again.
All right. So
No,
10.
hold on, time out. Where are you? Room 4 or room 5?
I'm looking into 4.
Okay, you're looking into over 4. Okay.
All right. So you did the gesture of 5 and then 5 again.
I went 5 around the corner, and then I repeated 5.
All right. So out of character,
Sure.
Richter thinks you just said there are 10 people in there.
Does he have the confused look on his face?
No, he just points the other way, like let's try going that way.
Okay. Do we want to see what's in room number 5? But yeah, we'll kind of move back towards. You said 5 doesn't have a door, right?
No.
If I kind of lean over to it, can I see if there's anybody in that room?
Absolutely. You lean over and you peek into room number 5, and you don't see anybody in there. You see a small puddle of blood, or little splotches of blood on the ground. And upon further inspection, looking in, you see nobody inside. You see some boxing gloves on the ground, 2 pairs of them. Looks like they were having some kind of boxing match in here. There's beer and cigarette butts and all kinds of stuff.
All right. Well, I'll quietly move back towards Richter. I'll tap him on the shoulder, and I'll point over towards where Jackie's at.
Yeah, I'm already starting to move over towards that way when I see you coming back.
And when I get over to him, I'll kind of be quiet. And it's like there's 5 people in that room. They're heavily armed, like shotguns and assault rifle.
All right, now Richter looks confused. He's like, "Why did you say 10?"
I didn't say 10. I forgot I wasn't working with other cops. Sorry.
Yeah, at the NCPD, that means 5. All right.
Yeah,
So-
if we do 5 twice, that means 5.
Where are you guys standing exactly?
We're all kind of stacked up on the corner right here.
Okay, right there.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
you
more
said
in
there
the
was
hallway.
nothing in this hall, right?
Exactly. There. I mean, it
So-
looks like there used to be people, but they all left.
I know if there's nobody in this hall right here, we're going to just go ahead and be on the other side of this corner instead of where the 5 assholes down the way can just look out and see us.
That's
Okay.
a good point.
You said 7 has a door, right?
Yeah, 7 has a door. It's a heavy door. There's no window or anything. It's just a heavy metal door.
Well, Riot could probably lock controls to that door out to where it's closed.
Well,
I guarantee you that guy's in there.
All right, so yeah, see if you can open the door.
No, keep it shut so we can deal with the other guys, so he can't get out and run. He can't come up behind us.
Yeah, and that's,
Well, I don't know
we
if we
can't
can-
see into that room to see if there's another exit, but yeah, I could definitely lock down this door.
We could, or Richter's got a point. We could go in and then lock ourselves in there with him.
You're in here
Or
with
maybe
me.
maybe try and take him out without alerting the 5 heavily armed dudes across the way.
Well, we'll have a little bit of time. If we get inside, I can lock it behind us.
Yeah, let's go in there, subdue anybody that's in there, and then lock. We'll all rush in.
don't forget, we are still trying to find these kids who have been kidnapped.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're probably towards the basement.
Uh,
Well, you know how we can find out where the kids are, Jackie? We get in there, we press this guy for information. He'll fucking talk.
All right.
I'm
so
gonna
what's the
move.
plan?
I'm gonna move quietly and stack up on this side of the door. I'm gonna pull my Tommy gun out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be standing here in front of the door, not trying to stealth. I'm not good at it.
All right.
Yeah, I'm
you guys
just up
stack
here
on the
hanging
door.
out.
Yeah, I'll wait for Riot to unlock the door, and then I'll throw it open and go in.
Yeah, if you guys are ready.
Yep.
You want to interface, John?
No, you got control. You're good.
All right, cool. So let's open it up.
You open up the door. It's a heavy door. It opens up violently. And as you guys do that, do you flood in?
Well, Richter said he was.
It looks like Richter's is taking up the entire hall.
Yo,
Yep,
yeah.
life size.
Victor's the boss now.
I am the house.
Look at me. Look at me. I am this room now. I am the door
How
now.
do you resize it?
Oh,
If
do
you
I
have
have to do it? I didn't know I have to do it. That's weird. You can't do it.
It depends on if you give us control over them or not.
That's weird.
Okay, yeah. As soon as I'm able to throw open the doors, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna look around for anyone holding a gun.
Where can I forgot how to do this on Roll20. How do I give you power to move it?
I can move it. I just don't know how to resize it and stuff.
Oh, okay. Alright. So you guys flood in, I'm assuming.
Yeah, everybody get in so I can lock it behind us.
Okay, you all get in, locking the door behind you. Inside is Lee the Black Tiger Shen, along with a few of his other people. A large balcony floods moonlight in from the north, which is what this is.
And I'm gonna have my gun in hand. Do any of them have a gun? Like, in hand right now?
I'll tell you right now. With the Black Tiger are 6 heavily armed men. They are heavy-set, strong, and have various cyberware. The room looks like a staging area where people are sedated, tied up, and transported out. You can tell from the various evidence in the room.
Alright, is there a dude, like, close to the door when I open it?
So, I'll tell you exactly where the guys are.
Alright.
Give me 1 second.
Time for Operation Meat Shield.
Can we all get our tokens?
Yeah, I don't know why you guys can't do it.
You can drag them off of the bio and info section of your character sheet.
It's not letting me do shit.
You just click and drag it off of that sheet onto the map.
And I'm letting you know it's not letting me do shit.
How about
your
now?
thing is there now.
Refresh. Try to do a refresh.
Whoa. I was trying to make it... There you go.
Patrick's put it on us a little bit of weight.
Yeah. I rush in the room because I'm kind of sticking somewhat behind Richter. I was waiting to see if he's going to grab somebody if there's someone close to him.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, I'm just... Jackie, can you take care of your guy? Tell me where your guy is.
I'll handle it. He would have rushed in and tried to make sure that he's between Riot, O'Branigan, and people.
Yeah, I'm trying to get close to the door, like right inside the door.
I'm loving all the Bruce Lee villains and 90s Asian bad guys you're using right now.
It's pretty awesome.
Where's Bolo?
So which one is Tiger Shen?
This guy right here.
Okay, I thought so.
I may or may not have typed Asian bad guy in Google.
That's funny. Jimmy, your guy's gonna need to be in the room, remember? Because DG...
Right. And I'm waiting to see if Richter can grab somebody, because that's going to determine where Patrick goes in this fucking room.
Look, twins.
Dude, it's like those video games. Actually, you know what? Let me double up this guy. Okay, give me 1 second.
Yeah, there we go.
This is the fun part.
This is where the fun begins.
Okay. So everyone jolts up at your arrival, and the door was supposed to be locked. Oh shit, hold on.
Alright, so none of them are prepared. I get, like, essentially a surprise round.
His eyes... Lee the Black Tiger Shen looks at you guys. He looks at Patrick, you're not in yet, right?
Patrick runs, well, because we were seeing if he was going to be able to grab somebody, but since there's no one close enough to grab, Patrick runs in. He's got his Tommy gun pointed in this. He's got his Tommy gun.
Hold on.
What?
I have a grapple arm.
Hold
Well,
on.
then grab somebody already. Jesus.
I was waiting for him to finish setting up the room, dude.
We're getting there, dude. Alright? So you stand in the doorway, let's say.
No, I mean, we're all still moving. Because Joe said Richter's going to run in and grab the first person he sees.
Okay,
Alright,
so in that motion, while you guys are doing that, Lee can see past Richter. He sees Patrick, and his eyes widen. Then he sees Jackie and Riot. This is all happening in a split second, and you guys can see there's some kind of realization that happens when he sees you guys.
As I'm coming into the room, I'm gonna use my grapple arm to try and grab Shen and pull him to me.
Okay, so first let's get everybody's combat sense and stuff, which I'm sure you guys have done.
So my real quick question was, do we get any bonuses for this since we came in ready to go and they were just sitting having a meeting?
Absolutely. You guys get a +5 to your initiative because of an ambush.
Alright.
Really?
You just doing combat sense now? You doing initiative yet?
Well, initiative
Combat
for us
sense, it's the
is
same.
combat sense for them. Me and you don't have combat sense.
Alright, so I get to roll initiative.
You would roll awareness.
Well, no, he would roll initiative.
Yeah. I got a 24.
And then +5, so I got a 20 and he got an 18.
Okay. 18, Jackie. Where are you?
So we got what, 24, 20, 18, and 18.
18. Oh no, yours is 20.
Uh-huh.
I gotta do this one by one. Gotta give me a second. Patrick.
Yeah, if when you guys are rolling your initiative, when you click on your token and roll your initiative, it should put you in the turn tracker.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
The problem is rolling combat sense is rolling a skill, not rolling initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, true. That's kind of annoying, but
Yeah.
Yeah, because this isn't designed for Cyberpunk, unfortunately. This game.
Oh. They did their best.
I know.
Yeah.
They're doing what. I mean, everybody plays D&D. You can't blame them.
Right.
All right, let's see here. Sorry, give me 1 sec. Gotta do this right.
yeah, you gotta take your time. Average fuck. It's gonna be a big old turn order.
Are they all rolling 16s and shit?
If these guys even last
like
long enough. Because their initiative is shit. Oof.
That's what you get for talking.
Yep.
Alright, this guy will go.
Of course, the boss rolls 19.
Well, that's above average fuck. That's not necessarily the boss.
He's above average, and he's a fuck.
Oh,
Alright,
very
Richter.
well.
Go for it.
Alright. So this is at a +4 on top of whatever it rolls.
Oh, so you said, because I was waiting to see who he was trying to grab, because if he was going to get a surprise round to grab somebody when we rushed in, I was going to move into my position. So if that's not the case, what Patrick's going to do is he's going to run in right here, and his Tommy gun is pointed in this direction.
Jimmy, I'm grabbing Shen.
I know. I'm asking if this is in initiative order or if this is still part of us rushing in the initial action.
Yeah, it is while you're rushing in. That's part of the ambush.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because if the grab succeeds, Patrick is pointing his gun at these guys. If the grab doesn't succeed, Patrick is pointing his gun right at Shen.
Okay. So the grab does not succeed. Richter, you
Really?
fire your hand.
24.
Wait, 24. Oh, you said plus 5
Yeah,
to this?
Grapple. Yeah, the grapple.
Okay, then you got him. You fire your grapple hand into his direction. The hands open up. He pulls out some kind of briefcase to try to get the hand to grab it, but you just grab him and you pull him right in.
Yep, and I'll put him in like a chokehold in front of me as sort of like a meat shield, and say if anyone fucking even points their gun at me, I'm gonna snap his fucking neck.
So
break his back.
He's definitely fighting you. So on your next turn, we're gonna have to do a grapple check to see if you can hold him.
Nice.
So for right now, you got him in your vicinity. He's in your area. And
So,
next...
I don't know if you remember this, John, but the locking thing makes it so that he has to roll a 25 plus strength feat to move the joints.
Oh yeah, that's right. I do remember you have that.
Fuck your grapple check.
Yeah, I've got him grabbed, and then he's just pinned by machinery.
Yeah, and then I run in, point the guns at these guys, and kind of look over at Shen, and I could just go, "You shouldn't have fucked with my family."
He can't talk because he's got Richter just constricting him. He's trying to bust out of this, but he's not strong enough to bust out.
All right, we can start backing out of the room now. Are any of these guys reaching for their guns or pointing guns at us or anything?
Oh yeah, they have their guns pointed in your direction, but they're not gonna.
Right.
They're about to point it in your direction, but Jackie, you get to move before they do anything.
Well, if they're looking like they're continuing hostilities.
Oh hell yeah, they are.
Okay, so the guy directly in front of me is about to catch a couple feet to the face bone.
Give him some of that.
Repeatedly.
Tatsmoku seppuku.
So these are at +4. So
All right.
21 and 27.
It hits and it hits. Roll your damage for both.
These are armor piercing.
Nice. Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
You kick this guy in the stomach. It slices him. You see some of his intestines coming out, and he does that thing where he tries to grab his intestines and put them back in as like a reactionary move.
Just kick his hands off.
Is that what you do?
No, I mean, it's up to you, man. I'm just kicking. You describe it. If nothing else, as he's trying to put his stuff back in, looking down at himself, then back up to me all stupidly, I kick him directly in the face.
That's exactly what you do. You rip off a piece directly from his cheekbone down to his nose, and it just shreds a piece of his face off. He's unrecognizable. He falls in a pool of his own blood on the floor and dies. Which one is that guy? This guy. He's dead. All right. Now
You might want to listen to my friend and back the fuck down.
let's see if Lee has access to his briefcase that's still in his hand. Oh, okay. You see him click a mechanism on his briefcase, and he's able to do it from exactly where he's at. The briefcase is kind of aimed in his direction and your direction, Richter, as you're holding him. You don't know exactly what's going on, but you hear a pop, and you get hit with plastic pellets of acid directly to your chest and all over yourself, and on Lee as well. And you take 5 armor damage.
To the body?
Yeah. So you lose 5 armor.
12.
And each round, you'll lose another 5 armor.
Alright. Well,
And let me see.
I'm gonna fucking snap his arm that is holding that briefcase as soon as it gets to my turn.
All in due time.
Yep.
So it goes off kind of like a little claymore. It just exploded and you just feel acid all over your chest and your body. Alright. Next. Patrick, what you got?
I'm gonna go riot, lock the door, and then what's the rules for just firing?
We're trying to get out now.
I mean,
Well, technically there is a way out this way. That's a balcony.
yeah, we need to lock this door so the other guys can't come up behind us because I'm pretty sure they're about to hear what's about to happen.
That's true.
Because what's the rules for firing full auto? Because I'm gonna fire in a direct line at these two right here.
So I took full auto out of the game as far as damage goes, but what you can do is suppressive fire, which means that these guys have to roll or they have to take cover on their turn.
So you can't do damage with full auto
You
anymore.
can do a 3-round burst.
3-round burst.
Well, what's the point in having this fucking Tommy gun then?
Suppressive fire.
Suppressive fire. Yeah.
So I guess
They don't take cover and they take a bunch of damage.
I'm just gonna go riot, lock the door, and then I'm gonna fucking full auto in the direction of these two guys.
Okay, you're able to sweep the whole area, that whole corner. And
This whole corner, well then fuck, I'm gonna sweep all 3 of them then.
Sure. You can sweep all 3 of them. This guy's the only one that is able to duck and dodge the bullets. This guy, you kind of pin him down with your shots.
I don't see any pings on who's doing what.
Oh, sorry. This guy right here is good. This guy right here is forced to move. On his turn, he'll end there. And this guy will end right here. And they're kind of hunkered down. They're kind of pinned down. You completely missed this guy though.
Do you need any rolls from me for anything?
No, that's it. You suppress them, so now they can't move. You can move now though if you want.
With suppressive, the enemy makes cool checks.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Can I move or can I shoot again or just move? I don't
You can
know
just
these new
move.
rules.
Use your attack action to do suppressive fire. You still have your move action.
So the idea of what you just
kinda,
did is
I'm just gonna kind of move back to put my back against the wall and kind of like, well, no, because Riot, you're moving down there next turn, right?
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of move over this way and keep my gun trained on this guy as I'm moving.
okay. So, Riot, what do you do on your turn?
Well, just moving down into the corner, number one, but locking the door, making sure the door is locked.
Okay, you do that. The door, the heavy door slams down. You hear a bolt lock in, a heavy bolt.
Nice. All right, so we're all locked in here.
Yeah.
And I guess we're going to target this guy over here in the corner.
Okay.
Fire a shot, hit him with my handgun, my trusty handgun.
Okay. Unless you roll a 1, you got him. Roll your
Nice.
damage.
2d6 plus 1. Hold on, let me plug the dice again.
Okay. Doesn't get through his armor. But you get another shot. You have a rate of fire of 2.
Alright, so roll another.
Okay. Oh, you would have to roll your handgun again.
Oh, sorry.
It's all good.
Disregard. All right, handgun coming up.
All right, you got him. You do. Doesn't penetrate his armor. You see the bullets just blink off of him. But the kinetic energy is enough to push him back a little bit. You got his attention.
Takes note that Riot needs a new gun.
You definitely need a new gun, dude.
Ryan needs a big daddy hand cannon like Patrick's got.
Well, I got my Thunder Fury, so in the net I'm good. But out here, meat space, not so good.
All right, this guy's over here in the corner, and he aims his assault rifle in the direction of Jackie. He aims his assault rifle in the direction of Jackie.
I didn't see the ping.
It's this guy right here, sorry. But he's blindly aiming it towards you. He's not actually aiming it at you. He's just moving the assault rifle in that general direction, and he holds down the trigger for a 3-round burst.
Go Shoryuken his head off. But
He fires the post in front of him, and he hits this the chain that's connecting the chandelier. The chandelier falls down, and a small fire starts in that area.
Okay.
Completely missed.
Fucking great.
And
Brian, go Shoryuken his head off, but like with your foot.
there's a little fire going on right here.
Burning ring of fire.
All right. And next guy right here. He's going to aim for a called shot at Richter. He's going for Richter's head for a 3-round burst. Hold on. I'm going to roll down this
There's
first.
a door.
It's fine. You're about to get a 3-round burst called shot to the head. And that's pretty deadly. So I'm going to be rolling Donnie's cursed die. Okay? Because I don't want him to kill you. This die is cursed, remember. Oh my god. Okay,
Is it cursed for players or DMs?
It's supposed to just like not do what I want it to do. Alright,
You
so
felt wrong.
Well, if you didn't
bye,
want to kill
Richter.
him, that wouldn't be the die you wanted to roll.
you're right. Listen, I fucked up, okay?
It's alright, I got a lot of HP and a lot of armor.
Wait, minus
See if
6.
this works.
But it's a called shot to the head. 9 plus 10 is 19, minus 6 is 13. Oh, doesn't hit. Doesn't hit.
Alright.
Yeah, you're not point blank. You're close, but it doesn't hit. He fires a 3-round burst in your area. The bullets go right past you and hit the heavy metal door behind you, but he doesn't hit you.
That guy just shot at my friend. I'm not okay with this.
This guy right here behind the table. Keeps his cool, no problem. He's going to 3-round burst Richter, but he has to be careful not to hit Shen. Alright.
I'm just curious how much armor does Shen provide for Richter?
Okay. He does hit Richter for 11, 12. Alright, he hits you for 15 damage.
Damn.
Take 3 and lose 1 armor, right?
Yep. It's a 3-round burst, so he gets 1 more shot in. Oh no, he only had 1 because he didn't roll high enough. So that's it for him. I know, Donnie, I know. Our buddy right here, he's going to charge straight at you, Patrick. He raises his hands, and 2 wolvers come out of his right hand, and he brings that fist down on you. And this is going to go against your... Oh, he rolled a 1.
Nice.
Do I get to do anything to him?
So he tries to swipe at you, and when he does that, he completely misses. He whiffs, and you aim your Tommy gun into his direction. Roll me a 3-round burst damage.
That's just the damage 3 times, right?
Yep. Okay. That is 6. That is 4. And then that is 5.
Well, if the first one hits, I assume they all hit, right?
They all hit.
They
Yeah,
all punch through his armor. So you said the first one was 6. So wouldn't the second one be 5 instead of 4? And then wouldn't the third one be 6 again? Because I'm ablating his armor while he's getting shot.
Yeah, you are. And I have that all written down.
Okay.
So you do a shitload of damage to him. I mean, you see chunks of his cyberware popping out as you fire a 3-round burst into his chest. You see his chest plate open up, blood starts spilling out. He's still standing, but he just took a 3-round burst to the chest. And that will now bring Richter's turn. Richter, you take 5 points of armor damage.
Alright. I'm going to try and choke out Shen.
I thought you were just going to break his arm.
Yeah, I want him unconscious in case he's got any other weird shit.
Okay, you can easily sink in a chokehold on him. And that's all you have to do. Now, for him to go out, you know this, it takes about 6 seconds for the windpipe to not get enough air, for oxygen not to reach the brain, and for him to go unconscious. So
I was just going to do a choke attack and see if I knocked him out.
Oh, okay. Go for that.
Alright.
I didn't know you had an actual choke attack.
Yeah, it's one of the things. So this is this roll plus 2.
Plus what?
This roll plus 2.
Okay. Alright. Jesus Christ. Okay,
Hey John, I just thought about this.
Mm-hmm.
Melee attacks get 2 attacks. Does his grab and chokes fall into that?
Yeah, choke is a melee attack.
Grapple only gets 1. That's why
Oh.
it's 66.
Makes sense. Alright,
Okay.
so against your martial arts, let's see if he's strong enough to go against that.
So that's a roll of a 26 for the attack.
Okay. Just doing quick math. Plus 6, 19. Nope, not enough. So he is not able to get past your grip. You put a beautiful chokehold on him. You unlock your joints just for a second to put that chokehold on him. You get him in deep, doing 32 damage. That is 32 minus 8, which is math.
32 minus 8, you're looking
24.
24.
And is you said that melee stuff passes half armor, right?
Yeah, that's right.
so plus
So
4, it's 28.
Alright. He is on the verge of death. Or being knocked out. Unconscious. Whatever you choose. Wait, hold on.
Alright, well,
You gotta pee real quick.
Okay. Jackie?
and can I also, sort of, position him so that his briefcase thing is not pointed at me?
It looks like the briefcase is one of those one-shot things. It did its thing,
Gotcha.
and now it's discarded.
Alright, I'm going to, then with my move action, I'm going to move back a little bit so my to here and sort of, position Shen between me and the both of the other guys who are Well, I guess all 3 of the other guys he could shoot at.
Okay. Shen is trying to struggle. He sees the world going dark around him. And Jackie, while it's your turn, this fire is growing in size. It's kind of obscuring your vision.
I'm gonna look over at Riot and go, turn the sprinklers back on.
Well, somebody cut the water.
That's correct.
That's not something he can do.
So Riot would tell you that. He'd be like, I'm doing it, man. Nothing's happening.
Let's see. So, this fire, how big of a fire is it, though? It was just from a little candle chandelier, so the flames can't be huge yet.
No, they're
Right?
not huge. They're just kind of obscuring your vision because there's a lot of smoke in this area now.
Yeah, it's just a little annoying, right?
I mean, it's grown to maybe 6 by 6 feet.
Yeah, but not very high is what I'm asking.
No, it's maybe like waist high.
Oh, wow, that's a lot higher than I expected for what it was.
Mhm.
Especially in 3 seconds.
Yeah, it looks like these were some oil candles. It's not just oil lamps.
Damn it, I can't do my cool guy shit, though, then of walking through the flames and kicking that guy out the window.
Dude,
Sure
of
you
course
can.
you can do that. Roll your cool right now.
No, my cool sucks balls.
Hmm.
I mean, I can roll it. We can give this a shot.
I mean, I'll give you a +3.
Do it.
The rule of cool.
Do it.
I mean, I'll do it. I don't care. Oh, I got a 10. Fuck that
Easily,
shit.
you got it.
Nice. Let you roll it
So-
for 10.
So tell me how you do
Whatever.
this.
So, Jackie, his hand's still in the pocket of his jacket like he's never pulled his hands out, walks through the flames, comes out here, and just kicks the shit out of homeboy right here.
Okay, roll your damage.
Oh, just, alright. There you go.
He dies without going through the window.
Okay.
Hooks him with a foot and yanks him and kicks him towards his buddy.
All right. All right, you kick into this guy with one of your attacks. The other one doesn't hit because after you kick this guy, he goes over this balcony right here. You kick him in the chest and you see a giant chunk of his flesh and metal and all kinds of other cyberware just rip off, and he falls over the balcony. You hear a crunch and a slam. Sounds like he hit a vehicle or something. And
Brian, quick. After you kicked him out the window, like pirouette and put your foot down and intimidate the other guy.
Yeah.
I like that.
Like you kick him, right? And you've still got your foot up in the air, and you just kind of turn backwards towards the other guy and put your foot down and just stare at him.
Yeah. Exactly that. That's what I was planning to do anyhow.
All right.
We're all murdering people, and Ryan's like, "Hey guys, I really like computers."
Yeet. All right, Jackie, you do just that. You intimidate the guy in front of you, and he looks at you, and he keeps his cool. He keeps his composure. Lee is going to take another 5 points of armor damage from the caustic acid all over him. He's trying to muster whatever strength he can to get out of your grip.
Well, hold on. So he had -5 armor when I choked him.
Yep.
So should he have taken 2 more points of damage?
No. I calculated
you were
it
counting
correctly.
that?
Yeah, I counted all of it. Right now he has 2 armor and 2 HP, if you really want to know. So he's struggling. He's going to struggle and try to get out of your grip. All right. Let's see.
I think what you meant to say is he's just gonna struggle.
Yeah. I need a fucking calculator, dude.
Did you roll a 25 strength check?
Nope. He did not roll a 25 strength check. He is not able to squirm through. He's moving around, but the more he moves, the deeper your choke gets. And
Getting
that's
into
it for
deep
his
choke.
turn. Patrick?
The guy that whiffed his shots at me, I'm gonna pull the Raging Judge out from underneath my jacket and put it right here under his chin, like angled up to go through his fucking head, and I'm just gonna pull the trigger.
Okay, you don't have to roll for it. You do full damage at point blank range with your weapon.
All right,
Full
so
damage.
That's 24 plus 3, so 27 points of damage right to his head.
All right, you do just that. His brain matter flies all across the room, all over the table in front of you as you blast him.
Yeah, in a split second, because how loud the gun is, like a split second in the room, you just it's quiet, and all of a sudden,
Yeah, the entire room vibrates and shakes. I mean, you could feel it in your chest when that Raging Judge goes off.
and then with my other attack, I'm gonna shoot at this guy because it's a rate of fire of 2,
All right.
and I'm gonna do this right here.
Yeah, Riot vomits as gray brain matter splatters across his face. Oh!
Riot is not okay with all this.
Roll your
And
damage,
then-
Patrick.
This right here.
All right. You easily do.
Is it the Raging Judge armor piercing?
No, it's just 46 plus 3
Oh,
out of a
okay.
handgun. I don't have armor-piercing rounds yet, or I don't have high explosive rounds yet like I want.
You
Yeah.
fire into this guy, a giant hole. You can see a giant hole on the top of his shoulder and the top portion of his arm as you fire your judge into his direction. He's just
I should've
bleeding
shot him.
profusely from there.
I should have fucking made a called shot to his head. God damn it.
Yeah, you would have got him. All right, Riot, what do you want to do?
Well, once I fucking execute this guy, can I like try to intimidate these guys and be like, put your fucking guns down?
Well, you can say that, definitely. You want to roll an intimidation? Okay. I'll use that for their cool. Riot?
Oh, there's not really a whole lot I can do, to be honest.
You can shoot at people.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a shot here.
You could either shoot at somebody or you can pistol whip Li Shen and knock him out.
Yeah, I'm gonna target this guy over here and take a shot at him.
All right.
Yeah.
Got him. Roll your damage. Okay. Unfortunately, you do no damage to him. But you pink off a piece of his armor. Take another shot.
Yeah, we're ablating the armor. You'll eventually.
Yeah, you'll get him.
I'm buying Riot O'Branigan his own Taurus Raging Judge once we're done with this.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I have a weapons attack of 10. I will make a gun.
Yeah.
Look, man,
Alright.
Better
you're
than
gonna,
the Raging Judge.
Look, man,
Alright,
you're
so
gonna
that second roll hits.
you're gonna trick
second
out
roll
my
hits.
Raging Judge
Go
first.
for the damage. Okay. You see blood this time, but he's still standing.
Of course he is. I'm just tucked away in the corner. I'm just gonna kind of wipe the vomit
Hey
from
man,
my mouth.
you
as
did
I
your
back
job,
into the
alright?
corner.
You're in charge of this whole fucking house.
No, look, DG, Riot's pretty used to this now, okay? You've been with us for how long? We murder people.
He never
I mean,
gets used to it. He's got a
there's-
weak stomach.
There's definitely a certain thing that just like you don't get used to seeing people's brains all over the wall.
Yeah.
Like
Or
that could just be a
entrails.
thing that you don't get. Yeah. That could definitely just be a thing you don't get used to.
Okay. This guy keeps his composure. He's seen some shit. He aims his assault rifle at Jackie and he's gonna go for a 3-round burst.
Jackie doesn't approve of this.
I know
Pass.
he doesn't. And
Jackie just flat out denies that he shoots me. He's like, "No, you didn't shoot at me at all. Nope, nope."
He raises his gun and Jackie just looks at him, just like, no.
No,
he hits
don't
you.
do that.
First bullet does 10 damage.
Okay, that's no damage. Does it ablate my armor if it doesn't go through?
Yeah, you lose 1 armor.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it had to actually go through for you to lose armor.
And I think the new rules, if you just get, it used to be if 1 point of damage went through, it damaged your armor, but that kind of we realized that was too powerful when Patrick O'Hannigan face checked like 6 dudes in the fucking club.
Well, at that point in time, we had the
yeah,
armor in the game.
Yeah.
yeah,
like-
it's fucking 6
So
dudes
that's
with fully
a little
automatic weapons,
different.
and Patrick's like, "Seriously, dude, are you guys shitting me? What's wrong with you?" And I think I fucking revolvered everyone in the face.
He's gonna
But
hit
it-
you for 13 damage after that. With the
All right,
second
one
bullet.
more ablation, and I'll take 2.
Okay. Alright, that's it for him. Buddy over here is not doing well. Let's roll his cool. Oh, he keeps his composure. Luckily, somehow, some way.
So, John, I'd
Yeah.
like to say that that guy shooting at me, those 2 points, was just like he tried to shoot Jackie in the head, and Jackie tilted his head real quick, and he got a grazing shot that went across his cheek.
I like that. You know I like that.
You
he
shot
looked
my
at,
face.
and then
You
and then
shot
he
my
did that
face.
thing where he rubbed his finger on the bullet wound, took the blood and licked it in front of him.
Now you need
Victor's just like, that's gross.
now that since who this bad guy is and the image of him, Brian, you know Jackie needs to walk up to him and just go "Wah!" and kick him in the side of the head like Bruce Lee. Because Bruce Lee kicked the ever-loving shit out of that guy.
This guy's definitely getting kicked, Jimmy. But continue.
Alright, Jimmy, you're getting a 3-round burst and all 3 of the bullets hit.
Uh-oh.
7, 10.
I love that.
Nope.
Uh-oh.
10, and then you take 1 armor, remember?
Yep. So
Uh,
he still didn't hit.
Okay,
He didn't
9,
do any damage for the first 2 hits, but I've lost 2 armor.
15.
Yes.
There you go. That'll do it.
And
Is that
then
all you got? Yeah.
16.
So wait. So you said the first one was 10, right?
Yep,
Okay. So that didn't do anything, and you said the second one was 10?
15.
Well, there's 10, 10, and then 15.
No, y'all misheard him. It was 10, 15, 16.
Exactly.
So
Oh.
10, 15, I'll take 4 damage from that one. And then I'll drop a piece of armor, and you said 16?
Yep.
Alright, so I'll take 6 from that, and I'll drop another armor.
Okay. What does that bring you at HP wise?
I'm at 30 out of fucking 40 hit points.
Okay, you're good.
Patrick's just a little angry right now.
He definitely hits you with that 3-round burst. You hear a ping ping ping, but then you see a little bit of blood coming through from those bullet holes. Alright. Richter.
Alright. Yeah, I guess I finished choking him out.
Yeah, so unless you roll a 1 malfunctioning your joints, which you didn't,
27. Just
you easily choke him out. He is unconscious in your arms. Unless you kill him.
no, I don't kill him. Yeah, I'm just holding him up in front of me,
Alright.
and yep, end it.
You have 1 Lee Black Tiger Shen in your inventory, knocked out. Alright. Jackie, you're gonna have to move. That fire's getting a little bit bigger.
Oh, yeah. Like, still without ever taking his hands out of his pockets, he just walks in front of the fire and kicks the shit out of homeboy who just shot him.
Give him a little piece of your mind, dude.
You motherfucker. So these are at plus
Oh.
4. Oh, wait a minute.
You rolled 2 1s.
I did. But they're still at
Dang.
plus 4. So that is still a 13 on that first one to kick him in the face.
Yep. And it's not enough.
It
Uh,
happens.
this guy is now your arch enemy, Brian.
You kick at him, and your spiked heel foot malfunctions and doesn't come out for a second, and then it comes out too late. He's able to deflect your kick out of the way, both kicks. You come out with the other one, he deflects that one as well.
That's obnoxious.
It is obnoxious, but hey, you rolled the 2 1s, not me. All right, Patrick, you're next. Almost done. All right, you hit. Who are you hitting? This guy? I think you're muted.
Yeah, that guy right there. This guy right
Okay,
here.
roll your damage.
It was a called shot to the head. I guess I was muted when I said that.
Okay, I believe you. All right, that's double damage because it hits him in the head, and you easily blast his brain matter as well. It goes into the fire, and you hear burning flesh behind him as he falls to the ground, and a puddle of blood seeps to the fire. Some of it goes out because of the fire.
And I'm gonna help out my homeboy Jackie and shoot the guy he's fighting with.
Okay, don't hit Jackie. Alright, you fire in that direction. You hit your damage. Okay.
Perfect timing on the sound effect, by the way.
You fire in his direction, and you hit him in the kneecap. You see him buckle a little bit, but it looks like some kind of cybernetic was able to protect him. Not enough for him not to take any damage, but enough for him to still be standing. Riot, it's your turn.
Alright, so I want to move right just past Patrick. The same thing, I want to target this guy.
You can hear, by the way, you can hear banging on this door now.
Yeah, I figured.
Of course. Alright, let's roll this handgun. 18
Hits.
damage incoming.
Okay.
Yay.
No damage. Roll again.
Basically not, but I'm rolling again. 23 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
9.
Oh, that time
damage.
you did 1 damage.
The whole 1 damage. Yeet.
You got his attention. Yeah, we need to get you a new gun.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, this
it's a
guy's the
pea
only
shooter.
one left. So he's going to look at Jackie and be like, I surrender, I surrender. Do you accept?
We can't let anyone know what we look like.
I totally accept.
Roll your damage both times.
Listen, he shouldn't have shot me if he wanted to surrender.
He puts his hands up and he gets on his knees and he says, I surrender, I surrender. And you say, I accept your surrender, and you kick him in the face, burying your foot into his face against the wall behind him, and you hear a crunch, and he convulses as you kicked a piece of his face in. You can see it just crushed his skull, and you give him one more kick for good measure, and just like the other guys before him, brain matter all over the walls.
All
And
right,
he lays
now I'm
there
going to
dead.
turn and look at everyone else. Flip the table over so we can get through the fire out the window. Grab some curtains. Make us a rope. We got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I was already planning on. So the window is broken, but just a little bit, right?
Yeah,
no, I
yeah,
kicked
you
the
can.
dude straight through it.
Yeah, he kicked the
Okay.
guy straight through it. It's like shattered, like
Okay.
a movie.
Okay, sweet. So yeah, I'll take the table, and I'll get ready to like I guess lay it over the fire so we can can I use the table to just try and like quash the fire?
Yeah, definitely. You hear gunshots and all kinds of shit going on downstairs. They heard the commotion that's upstairs, and it caused all kinds of chaos downstairs, and you can hear it. You can hear all kinds of crazy shit going on.
Brian,
All right.
this was you.
Alright, well, I got a 21 strength feat to use the table to try and beat out the fire.
Just
All right.
don't put it through the floor.
You're able to beat out the fire. The fire is no longer a threat. It's small enough that it's manageable.
Alright. I grab Shen, and I guess there's a ladder in the room. Is that long enough to get us down to the ground, or no?
Yep.
Alright, we'll grab that and put it out the window and then go down using that.
Will our heroes be able to make it out of that balcony alive? What's waiting for them down there? And what will happen to the students? The poor, innocent students, while all these gunshots and melee is going on. Find out next time on The Wise Guys.
Sick.
Hope you guys had a wonderful day. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We will see you on the next one. Big thank you to my players for making this fun. Hope you guys had a good time.
Oh yeah, always.
And you guys did some nifty things. 125 IP all around, okay?
How much IP did we get?
125 IP,
125?
don't worry, you got it.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
All right, guys, thank you so much. It was wonderful. And we'll see you guys next week.
It's a lot of fun.
All right,
I
get
feel
better,
bad-
Brian.
I feel
Love
bad
you,
for
man.
those kids we didn't find.
Well, we can find where they are from Shen.
Oh yeah, we're gonna find out a lot of things from Shen.
Yeah. Hopefully he survives, huh?
He's
I
not.
did non-lethal choking.
No, I'm talking about we're talking about when I get my hands on him.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And Jackie gives him that treatment that he gave Big Bomba.
Oh
Listen.
boy.
Oh no,
The
this
only
one.
reason that guy got the treatment had zero to do with who he had killed and stuff like that. He was not answering Jackie's question.
That's
That was
correct.
his fault.
All right,
Jackie
guys. I'll see you later,
prefers
all right?
a clean and quick kill. He didn't want to make it nasty. That guy forced his hand.
Hey, man. All right. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.
You too.
See you guys.